My cat is making me anxious. How you doing? So today, on this wonderful adventure, we are continuing our Elder Scrolls run. I am hoping to finish the main quest. However, I wouldn't bet on that, honestly. Since I was hoping to get to the big old Bruma Gate. Last stream, didn't do that. I don't even know where we're left off, I'm gonna be honest. But I guess we'll see. But anyways, how are you? How was your day? Night time period. Hey, I'm trying my hardest. This is the longest it's taken me to beat the main quest. But I'm trying to 100% the game for the first time. So we're gonna see how well this goes. So I think we helped all of the towns, but I think I'm having a good day. My work is not. They just got the worst news possible for me. But hey, I'm vibing. I'm having a great time. I'm at home. I got my cats. I got my popcorn. After stream, I get to watch a horror movie. I'm vibing. Y'all okay over there? I just watched my cat hurdle my other cat. Oh, you can't see him this time. What? Oh, hello. I'm tangled in my cord. This is Cheshire. He is my big old spotted baby. There we go. Spotted baby. He is my streaming partner. Usually he's on my desk for the majority of my stream. However, I forgot to put Rick and Morty on. So that might not be the case today. He is my favorite little chaos ball that I've ever met. There are 3 cats. Since you are new here, there are 3 cats that will float around. Cheshire, leave Autumn alone. Hey. I don't have anything to toss. Be nice to Autumn. She doesn't feel good, and she'll kick your butt any day. There are 3 cats that... I'm gonna grab one right now. I think it might be murdering another one. Oh my gosh, baby. Autumn, come on. Nope, come here. Come here. Come here. Good evening. My cat got into a fight. This is Autumn. She's my beautiful, deluded calico. You're okay, baby. There you go. You gonna go finish your fight? No? I'm gonna let it be. She wants to play. If she wants this fight, she can have it. So there's 3 cats. Cheshire was the big old boy. Autumn was the calico who I just had. And then I have an 11-year-old named Nala. And Nala is just exactly what you'd expect a Nala to be. She is a normal tan tabby. Oh, I didn't do it yet. And they all will make an appearance throughout my streams at different times. Aww. Wow. I think I need to adjust my audio. Stop swinging. Thank you. My game is insanely quiet. Actually, I don't have enough arrows for this. That's what I was doing. Okay. JK. I gotta make a little pit stop, I guess. So I totally forgot what I was doing. Before I can fix my audio. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna switch back my camera here. I love my tabby cat like no one's business. Yeah. I need to exit the game so I can fix my audio. Because it's literally just my audio. I don't think it has anything to do with you. My settings got all messed up. So Friday, the reason I don't remember what's going on here, Friday I was playing Phasmophobia. Okay, reboot. There we go, I can actually hear it now. And the sounds, they take a check. And so Phasmophobia is a lot louder than Oblivion is set for myself at least. Cause, yeah, okay, so it was. Cause during that startup, my bars are supposed to, okay, cool. I really was just dropping the ball on that one. Try that again. Yeah, I played Phasmophobia, completely upped up my settings, forgot to recheck them, but 3 lovely ditters. Nala might not make an appearance since she's, I keep calling her 11. She's 12. A 12 glorious little human being.
What have you been getting into?
What'd you just say to me? Why is all my stuff like weird? I want to be able to hear these people. She has a really hard time jumping. That is called profiting, you're right. I need to go to the city. That's what I needed to do. But Nala can't jump. She isn't a munchkin per se. However, she has that genetic marker that like gives her a really long back, shorter legs. She's not like, she doesn't like drag on the ground. Her legs are just shorter, and given that she's bigger and also longer backed, she has a really hard time jumping. So like I have step stools and things for her everywhere, so that she can still do what the other cat does. It just takes a few more attempts. So she might not join me. However, sometimes she'll come in here, and depending on the meow, my mic will pick it up and you'll hear this huge scream of a cat. Of them wanting, because I have a cushion. I have a foam cube that sits like just outside this frame that the cats will sit on. So they can hang out with me. But she tries really hard to hang out. Sometimes she just can't, and she has a hammock on the floor that she'll hang out on. Oh, now you're open. Cool. But you'll always know when Cheshire is nearby.
Well met.
First, there'll be a camera shake. Second, you'll either see me react or you'll see his tail just wiggle by.
Let's do business.
Why are you not talking to me?
That seems a fair price.
Yep, the telltale of the tail. That and, like, he has a bobtail, so his tail just looks weird anyways, which is amazing. Ma'am, why aren't you speaking to me?
Thank you for your patronage.
Ma'am!
Good day.
What is it, citizen?
What the heck?
You have the eyes of a trained marksman.
You're right. I think I broke the lady.
A pleasure to speak with
Yeah,
you.
the lady's broken. Okay.
Armor,
I probably
weapons,
sold
have it
and
all.
bought from her so
How
many
may I
times
help
that she
you?
just can't anymore. Okay. I need a bunch of arrows.
I let that go too cheap.
Why can't I? Oh. Cool. Okay.
Tell your
That should call it
I
good.
can fix whatever.
Repair. Yeah. There we go. Now I am not completely broke. I should at least put my helmet on. I am so... Whoa! Oh, this is the night vision helmet. That's right! That's really freaking cool, actually. Okay. Let's get onto this thing. Onto this gate. East gate. I don't want to go back to the goblins. Okay. It's not that one, is it? Wait, do I even have it? That is it. So that's not it. You know, I'm gonna fall for this stupid trick. And then I'll end up closing 2 gates again. I don't want to close more gates than I have to. Considering I accidentally spent an hour and a half inside a gate. What? Okay, so that definitely isn't it. Is it where that big fire is? Mai?
Pay up, or else.
Please, I don't have any money.
That's fine.
Why is my audio broken? Like, it's not always broken. It's just... Was it certain... It was like, I love them dearly. I thought I loved them. Seriously, why? Audio? Default. Let's just default it and see what happens. So it doesn't sound any different. The thing is, I loved them all up until this playthrough. Because, like, I've only ever closed, like, 4 or 5 per playthrough. So it was like, I didn't need to worry about it. Like, I'd just, like, speedrun it and, like, get one village to be good. And then beyond that, is like, it doesn't matter. Oh. No, see, okay, my sound's still broken. I'm only knowing that my sound's still broken because my arrows aren't making a sound. Is it broken for y'all too? Like, we're hearing the same thing, right? Like, all of this is normal. And then, like, the weird, like, effects aren't working. Is it? I'm gonna... I'm gonna jump into my own stream real quick and see what happened. Like, wow, the delay is real. Wait a minute. I can't. It. Oh. Wait. Oh, that's lame. It is working for you. What's not... Something's not plugged in right. I don't. I don't. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, is this the curse? Oh, this is the curse. Someone told me that... I'm gonna mess with my audio and set it back to where it was then. Someone told me... Because, like, I can hear the clicks, but I can't hear anything else. That my headphone... That their headphones, they had the same headphones as me, and they died within a year. And, like, I've had mine for, like... Yeah, okay, I can't hear that. Whatever. I'm gonna suck it up. I'm gonna stop making a big deal of it. We're just gonna move on. But they had my headphones for like a year, right? And then the headphones rumbled, the audio stopped working, Bluetooth didn't work, which I never used Bluetooth. Anyways, so it didn't really make much of a difference for me. And all this stuff. And they were just like complaining left and right about it. And like the thing was, I laughed and I was like, you've only had them a year and that happened? Like, I got these in 2018 when they were brand new. So I was like, it didn't, that just seemed really weird, like poor ownership. And it was like, it's 2023 and now, oops. Like now, like, now they're going out. Now they're starting to die. Which makes me really sad, but I could just buy a new pair. It's not like they're extinct or... Yeah, it's not like they're extinct or anything. Like, they're on Amazon, I can buy a new pair. But it's like... It cracked me up. Because I made us think about this 2 days ago. And now here we are. And I'm experiencing it. Yeah, I mean, it's not the end of the world for me. Like, I love these headphones, like... 100%. If I could buy another pair and get another 5 years of amazing stereo, I 100% wouldn't regret it. Like, great. But, like, I'm gonna workshop around, see what happened, and if I can fix it. Like, nothing different. My settings weren't changed like that. Because, like, I don't really know what happened. Granted, like, what the sounds I'm not getting isn't like ruining my game for me. So yeah, I don't hear the playing the whoosh of the arrow. I don't hear that. But it's like, it's not hindering me. It's like, I used to play this game with no sound. So it's like, I'm perfectly content. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't hindering you, y'all. Really. It was like, me and my sister used to do this thing that we would play at whatever Elder Scroll game it was at the time together, but we would have headphones. However, the person not playing is the person who got the headphones. And we'd have to direct each other in what we're doing and like what we hear to make it a whole group effort. It was a really cool way to play. So like, I'm perfectly content. It's like, if I only have half my sound, I'm good. It was really cute. It's like we did that for Oblivion and Fallout 3. So like, it was a really cute way to get siblings to work together. We always specifically this would happen when did I just cheat? I don't know if I just cheated. Wait, what's this one? It was how my mom got me, my sister to get along. Sorrow key. I don't know what that means. Have fun. Oh, I missed. Is like it was a lot harder in Fallout to do the whole death run, but it at least preps you for malfunctions in your life. What is that? I don't know what is yeeting at me, but Eternal Twilight? True. Not gonna lie though. What is haunting me? Oh, hi. What the fuck? Hello. How's it going, sweetie? You want uppies? You want ups? You want to get up? Fallout's music is amazing, though. You want uppies? Come. You gotta step a little bit closer. Come here. This is my darling Nala. It's my little turkey baby. There you go, babe. Yep, she's claiming her cube for the stream. Okay. Let's do a hard save, too, because I would hate to have to restart all this, because I have no idea what I'm doing. This is the right building. Hey, son, welcome back. If this is the right building, I will be surprised. Oops. Is that gonna pull it back up, or... Oh, it triggered the other one. How you doing, son? Boop. Gotcha. I am pretty good. Just bear with me while I only have half of my in-game hearing. I had a really good work day. My coworkers are gonna disagree with that, but I had a great frickin' day at work, telling them I don't need a license. My work tried to tell me I needed to pay $600 something for my license when I'm not a contractor. Like, I'm a salary full-time employee, and they wanted me to pay for my license. And I was like, not gonna do that. Sorry, fam. Yeah. They're like, don't get me wrong. I was about to say, don't get me wrong, I like my work, but I like the fact that I have a job. And that's all I really like about it. Oops. Did I just miss that? I almost missed the bridge. I think my game's broken. But, yeah, I told them to ice my license. They were all very sad about it. And so either they're gonna finally pay for my license... Howdy, Foot! Welcome to the party! Either they're gonna pay for my license or they're gonna let me ice. One way or another, I am vibing. Waste of Oblivion? That doesn't go anywhere. Got the broken bridge. Okay, I came out that door. It was my only other option. Man, my restoration really sucked. Hall of Shame. The frick? I'm confused. Why is Oblivion so frickin' dark all of the time? Like, this game has no rights being so dark. Oh, wrong button. Good question. I am level 15, and I still haven't finished the main quest yet. Which I think is a talent. Because usually I finish the main quest at level 2. By accident. And or such a horrible speed run that everybody might need therapy afterwards. Because I do this thing where I like to get the main quest done first, so I don't have to deal with all the portals. Is what I usually do. Because I hate the portals. Like, yeah, alchemy-wise, they're really nice. You get really cool, like, ingredients and all that. But I don't do that. Yep. Yeah, I'm noticing that, actually, a lot. I'm having I had to lower my difficulty in this for once in my life because I legitimately couldn't do it. Butt shot. Anything else in here? Oh, there's a person. Lame. I'm stuck. I can't find the door. I'll see my way out, sir. Oh, you're seeing your way out, too. Alright. Sir. Thank you, sir. Do you think I could support taking his sword? Walking forward, I have to moonwalk. God dang it, can I at least find his sword first? 5 minutes? Okay. Look at that! I'm getting places. I'm very confused. Oh, I took a step forward. My bad. Is that it? That is it. Oh, there's a person up there. Okay. I'm so anxious that there's gonna be like someone on this like bridge. Miss? Oh, mother fricker! Oh shoot, now she's coming for me. Come on, a little bit more. Boop. Boop. Yeah, I gotta, sorry, I gotta. Hi, friend. Got her. I missed my arrow. There it is. Oh, mother trucker! Screw this. I gotta pick up my arrows real quick. Okay. Beep. Sorrow Shrine. Hey! F5, because we're kind of screwing around now. Wait a minute. I gotta go up this forward. Okay. Oh, my Lanta couldn't move. I would have been so sad. I mean, there's technically a loophole where she could like ride her horse or something, but like, oh, that would be so sad. Okay, so I've been getting I gotta pause this. I've been getting these stupid text messages. And like there's this like scam going around, people trying to get like Apple gift cards and things. I just got one. And where is it? There it is. Hamster. Like, I'm gonna try to, like, here, boop. I'm gonna show you what this super responses I sent every freaking time. It's like, text me when you have a moment. And I just keep sending him hamster. Like, this stupid hamster meme. And it's like, literally just like, Eris, hey Eris, text me back as soon as you get this message, thanks, insert my boss, and like all this stuff. And I just respond. Now, whenever I get those messages, I immediately, like, I can't help it, but just send back hamster every time at this point. Oh, hi, friend. This is really hard since I don't know this cave. Mine never have links. Mine, they don't send the links right away, I should say. If you hold a conversation, they will. But yeah. It was like... at this point, just try my best to just irritate them. Wait a minute. I can walk forward. Is my time up? My time is up. Okay, I gotta walk forward. I'm so confused. This one's really close to the portal that I'm gonna be doing in the other one, which is also the Lock 2 has been released. Okay. I am so massively confused right now. Oh. They got mechanics here, huh? Let's hope this is the last one. Screw this for speed running. Hey, lady. Bye, lady. I don't even know what I'm doing now. This was my entire thing. Was just getting to a room that looked like this. Now I got to the room that looks like this, and it's not the room I need to be in. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I go down. I probably should have gone down the one I knew. Dude, the audio in this sounds so screwy. I just made a circle. I did make a circle. I'm a lady. Oh, there's two ladies. Bye, ladies. We gotta go down. We gotta go down and figure out what I'm doing from there. There's a door that connects to a bridge. And I don't know where it is. And I got ladies following me. And all I want to do is just pull this thing. Whoops. I don't have enough time nor arrows for all of this. I don't feel like it, dude. I seriously don't feel like it. I should really, like, actually try to fight back, though. My gosh! These people! Man! My gosh! Side note, take it a little bit farther, and they explode. I saw that on TikTok, at least. Man. Oh, hey, I found it. Wow. Oh, I get it. Also, apparently I leveled up at some point. We're gonna speedrun this. It did! There was this one I saw and they were playing with it outside. And literally, like, I don't think I have ever been more uncomfortable a day in my life than when that happened. Seeing that. We're gonna just keep going. Whoops. We're just gonna, we are speedrunning. I am so over this right now that, like, I am getting out of here. I will kill you, dude. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. There we go. Now I just gotta keep moving. This is how I typically do my gates. Hallelujah! I made it up. Okay. I'm getting out of here. Oh, thank goodness. We're gonna fast travel out of here. So I don't usually I don't usually stop to fight in gates because I don't normally have health potions. So So it kind of just
Oh.
kind of works out just keep moving. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. My lord. My lord. Come yell at me, my lord.
Your bravery is the talk of Skingrad. Well done.
You guys hear him, right?
Mehrunes Dagon has no more love for my kind than for my mortal subjects. Less, perhaps, as we make poor slaves.
Oh.
You have helped me by closing the Oblivion gate near Skingrad. I will likewise help you by sending aid to Bruma.
Okay. I don't. Yay! We saved Skingrad! And this dude really doesn't like me. Cool. We should probably get out of here.
Leave me alone.
Yep. I can hear him when he's behind me. It's my favorite kind of feature. When only chat can hear the voice actors. On Java Coffee Monster, actually, so I don't think it's bad. I just wouldn't specifically pick it for myself. Is normally how I feel about that. Like, I'll drink it. Like, if someone gives it to me, I'll drink it and I'll enjoy it. I just won't buy it. I've got everything. Cool. Let's go to Bruma. Actually, well, technically, Sky, Cloud Ruler Temple. But, I have, put the Java coffee into shakes. Like, I'd make, like, a banana shake with it and whatnot. I have done that.
What trouble?
You have to be a psychopath to enjoy it, though. Where's Joffrey? Me's there, Joffrey. I want my armor. Hi, Achilles. Wonder if he's down here. There's that. And I have done it. I still am not good enough to have their armor. And also, me being a psychopath is why I have the answer of, don't put it in there unless you're a psychopath. Where's Joffrey?
Ma'am?
Ms. Dear Joffrey? I would like to speak to you. That's not Joffrey. He has a helmet on. Mr. Joffrey! I'll find you, sir. Can I sleep in these? Nope. Oh, I can't sleep in any of these? Lame.
Hail.
Howdy. Oh, I can't sleep in the bedroom one either. Hi, Cyrus. You look like Boris, but not. Do I have to? Joffrey!
What is
Mother
it?
fricker, I love you, dude. Wait,
May Talos guide you.
Martin.
The last item for the
Last
ritual.
item for the
still
ritual,
eludes me, I'm
Xerxes.
afraid.
Assume Xerxes gives up in
Mysterium
his secret
Xerxes
reluctantly.
Gives up its secrets
Oh.
reluctantly.
I'm not gonna. I won't
The
read out loud. You guys
supporting
hear
glyphs
anyways.
all point to oblivion, but the signifier of the main symbol matches nothing. I'm sorry to burden you with my problems. I'll do my best to have an answer by the time you return with the Great Welkin Stone.
I forgot I did have a mission.
I
Hail!
should have the final part of the ritual deciphered soon. It's only a matter of time now.
So, what the heck? Okay, clearly it's my headphones. I heard him. Okay. Wow, that was wild. Okay. Let's go do some selling of my hoard again, because I never finished that. And then we'll have to go find that Welkin stone, or else we can't further Bruma. But let me go grab a blanket real quick. It's kind of cold in here. Man, yeah, it is, unfortunately. Like, it's supposed to snow later this week. And, like, I only plastic wrap the older windows in my house, not the newer ones. So, like, my house is just a little bit colder in my office. Which, I mean, when it comes to gaming, that's actually preferred. At least for me. But, that weirds me out. I can hear people when they're standing on this side of me. Take these. I gotta sell this stuff. We're gonna take all. And we're gonna find out real fast if I can make any potions. Yeah, it was like, I just said goodbye to my grandparents because they're snowbirds. And like I went over for dinner yesterday. And like, they're talking about it. Like, yeah, we can't, like, if we don't leave before the end of this week, we're gonna see snow. And literally, I died hearing that. I was like, what? Like, nuh-uh. Like, you're kidding me. Yeah, I want to sell those. But I was like, I have yet to see snow, but I have to get my basement windows redone. So I hope that it stays away until at least Thursday. Why do I have a Leia windshield? Oh, wait, that's where I'm a knight. Okay, never mind. Cheshi! Oh, you want lap time? Nope. You came here and you asked nicely. There you go, chicken. There's my lap. Oh, you wanted my popcorn. The Khajiit came from the ground. You know, those little rascal little baby Khajiits before they're fully grown and able to yell at us. Those little ones. I'm gonna get over encumbered. I sure am. Here, we're gonna go through this and... No, well, let's store those. I just want to store what I do want to keep. Yeah, it doesn't sell for much, though. £3. I need... There you go. Let's go sell all this stuff real quick. Whoops. Did he go in the closet? So I have this, because I have ADHD and all that, I have that closet behind me. Very minimal in, like, storage. I don't like to store things in boxes. If I can't put it out in the open, then I'm just not gonna have it. That's how I live my life. So it's like I have some curtains hanging in there. I have like old art projects in there and stuff. And then a frick ton of blankets and pillows. Specifically, yeah, let's do some real math. Specifically, so I can take a nap in there. You know what that closet's become? I have not yet been able to take a nap in there. Why? Because all my cats nap in there. It's like, it's this really funny looking closet. And like, there's like tiers in it. It's like, you can like step up into the closet. And there's this long platform.
Be happy to.
And so on the long platform is where I have all the blankets and pillows. Yeah, they stole my napkin. Haggle. If I ever sold you? Nope. Let's go 64 and see what happens. Yes.
You've got
No?
to be kidding.
What about 60?
I can't afford to do that.
Still no? That's where I do end up napping. I don't know what it is about napping inside a closet, but it is the most, like, crawling into a closet with my iPad, my iPad and a glass of, like, apple juice and a bag of chips, and just going to sit inside a closet is the most freeing feeling I have ever experienced in my life. And I really wish I could explain why. I truly don't know. Uh-oh. Sorry, that was my landlord letting me know that they're coming tomorrow to deal with my windows. Yeah, it was like, I have, this time of year Simply puts out, they have apple juice. They have cinnamon apple juice that they put out for this time of year. And it's my favorite thing in this entire world. So whenever I go grocery shopping, I always buy two containers of them. And when I run out of it is when I know I need to go grocery shopping again.
That's a good deal.
Just because I love this apple juice so much. I know I should be boycotting it for whatever reason. Well, for whatever reason, Coke has upset people yet. But Simply's apple juice is amazing. I don't really pay attention to the reason for boycott, though. Like, I know for my specific area, but like for an overall, no freaking clue.
You've got a great deal there.
Ooh, we could finish decorating our house. I need to sell it to someone else.
A pleasure to...
Hi, Duke. My day's going great. I got my popcorn, I got my cats. One of them's in the closet. Hi, Nala. You're so cute. Nala's excited for horror movie night. Once I get off stream, we'll be watching Trick or Treat. And I am excited. Where am I even going? But how is your day so far?
Hello again. You're more than welcome here.
Why can't I, like, turn my head in this game?
You never know when you might
Like,
need
sorry,
a good
ma'am, I
strong
can't hear
potion.
you.
Best to
My
stock
game
up
is a
now
little
while you
brokey.
can.
Wait, can I make any potions out of these?
Bye.
Before I just mass sell them. Oops. Okay, I got something. Nothing. Crab meat. What? Man. There it goes. Man. Why do I get claimed to this every single time? Like, without fail. I gotta just have it open on my... Manager. But, man, every freaking time I try to do something with a scroll bar, my game loses its entire mind. And it kind of cracks me up. Ooh, what are you having for dinner? Sorry, that was a really late reaction. I did read it, and then I got immediately flustered over my thing saying that it's paused. I call that good. Seriously. Oh well. Let's get A out. Talk
Hello
to her.
again. You're more...
Yeah, I
You
know.
never know when you might need a good strong potion. Best
Watch.
to stock up now while you
Probably gotta
can.
freaking fix it. No? Okay. Seriously. Give me a second. This actually is, like, irritating me.
Farewell.
Okay, you had chili. So my chat did get effed up. Man. It drives me... I'm, like, captain of, like, error issues. We're gonna see if this also fixes my audio thing, actually. Because it did fix it for a time being. Last time. What kind of chili did you make? I love a good chili. Fingers crossed I'll be able to actually hear the people. My gosh. I love chili. Like, my parents are crazy about white chili. But like, I just love any just chili. I kind of want to make some this weekend, but I gotta pick up. I gotta pick up like the kidney beans and all that to do it.
Hello again. You're more than welcome here. I have everything for the budding alchemist under one roof.
Kind of fixed it. Ooh. Oh. It is?
Can I interest you in
I
some
never
of my
thought
wares?
chili was rare anywhere, honestly. Deer, I can give you my impression of deer. I don't eat venison very often. I'll eat venison chili. Venison chili is great. However, from my experiences, venison's really tough. It's a tough meat. Depending on how you make it, tends to get on the dry side. It's like my family we usually stick to making venison jerky. But okay. I do a similar thing. That's what I do with my family. Whenever I go to make chili, that's as close as I get. But I want to try to make real chili. Like, my grandma has this recipe that's like a 5-bean chili, and I really want to try it. Oh, hi, Mimi. You want to sit on my lap? You can sit on my lap. Here, babe. This is Autumn. Okay. I forgot to flip it back. My bad. I was just selling stuff. I kind of wanted to, but... no. I've never gotten that fancy. Back to selling all my gunk. Isn't that right, Mimi? You got gunk to sell too, huh? No, it's like, the fanciest I get is when I make a special cheese sauce to drape over it. But that's usually the fanciest I get when it comes to anything like that. Granted, I'm not very prone to making meat dishes in general. I was accidentally vegetarian for a year. And I do mean accidentally, as in it wasn't even an attempt. Well, technically I was pescatarian.
An excellent bargain.
I went like an entire year just craving cod and walleye, which was really wild. But, yeah.
You got a great
Isn't that right,
deal
Mims?
there.
You liked that time. You got a lot of sushi from me. Can we just admire the cat on my lap?
You got
Like,
a
this
great
is
deal there.
the cutest thing I could possibly ever have. I mean, I like fish. It was this really weird thing where it'll switch. Like, so, look how cute this cat is, by the way. Just look how cute this sucker is. Sorry, I just freaking, this cat doesn't actually sit with me very often in stream. But it was really cute. Man. This is Autumn. She, here, I'll give you a little bit better of a look. This is Autumnie. She is 8 years old. She goes by Mia or Mimi. She's a cute little tot. She will not face the camera to save her life. There you go, Ems. Mimi, can you say hi to Sun? No? Oh, okay. There you go. There you go, Bibs. But yeah, she's my darling 8-year-old. So I have Nala, who's over this way, slaying on her cube. She's 12. Mimi is 8, and then the darling Cheshire is 1.5 years. And the scary part is he is the oldest, he is the biggest cat here.
Thank you.
Oh, the audio's fully gone now.
Goodbye.
Okay. For voices. Oh wait, I need to buy potions from her. Are you trying to throw fists with me? You got fisticuffs, man.
Hello again. You're more than welcome here. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Cheshire is a grand old 25 pounds of pure muscle. And it freaks me out every single time. Like, when, like, Cheshire and Mimi here, they play fight a lot. And it makes me anxious because she is, this cat is 8 pounds. So it makes me a little stressy when they fight. Even though I know he would do nothing to hurt her. It's just, there's such a difference as like anything could happen.
Thank you. Come again.
Isn't that right, Mims?
Farewell.
Okay, let's go back, pick up the rest of our stuff, and level up before we go do this Welkenstone mission. It's like Cheshire is hiding in the closet right now. Probably. Is it, is the voice thing affecting you guys? Or can you guys hear them? Because if you guys can hear them, I'm gonna fix it later then. Cool. Then I'm just gonna fix it later. Like, I can read. It's not a big deal to me. It's just like if I'm having problems on OBS as well as Oblivion, then I'll try to fix it. Yes. Yes, this is a vanilla Oblivion. I haven't added any mods to this. So, in our last stream was just a lot of closing Oblivion gates. It was nothing but closing Oblivion gates. I was working on aid for Bruma, which is you just go to each town, you ask for help, they tell you to close their gate, then they'll send help. And so you just keep repeating that over and over and over again. And I just finished that up this stream with Skingrad being the last one. Thankfully. My gosh. I don't think I could do that again. Isn't that right, Mems? But now we gotta work on, oops, I forgot some of my stuff. Now we gotta work on Martin's mission. Okay. To go get that stupid Welkenstone. Okay. Is that. Let's equip our bow and our arrows. Oops. Okay. Getting comfy, Mims? Oh, yes you are. Okay. Miss Grand. Rasava's camp. I don't know who Rasava is, but let's hope she's friendly. If she is not. Hey. Oh my gosh, is that a friend for me?
What seems to be the problem?
Nothing. Thank you, sir.
Move along.
Okay. Maybe. I'll look into it. I'm not gonna, like... I'm gonna worry about it later. I have a feeling it legitimately is just my headphones. Which is sad, but headphones don't last forever. And unlike some people I know, spaghetti code. Like some people I know, their headphones are discontinued, and that's a huge travesty. Mine are not discontinued, therefore, it's not the end of the world. It's possible. It's like, judging by the fact that it works in like, if I turn my head away from my character and have them on my side, I can hear them. That's what makes me think it's my headphones. But, like, after stream, I'm gonna workshop it. That is also true. But, yeah, I'm a worry about it later. I've entered the ruins of Miscreant. Now I must find its great Welkin stone. Man. Woo, whoop. Gotcha. Yeah. I also have to write it down. There. Got a partial note written down. I feel like headphones question mark, audio question mark will definitely let me know what's going on. Oops. Whoops. I wonder if this is what the Great Wilkinstone's been doing. I'm missing one though. Okay. I will say the one downside to this small predicament that we are in is that I'm having to be more careful about what I'm hearing. Because I had my sound all cranked up. Which is also probably why they're not working right anymore. Because, like, now I can't, like, rely on just randomness. Oh, I missed. Gotcha. However, this is just really shows y'all what my actual gaming potential is versus my pure luck. So I come across a lot of luck in this game. Like a crazy amount, actually, now that I think about it. So I'm not usually paying attention. Gate is remotely opened. Oops. Hey! Like, stuff like that. What the frick? I'm gonna get them all to fight for me. All skill. All skill. Oh. I should have picked up more arrows on my way in. I hope I get these back. I'm gonna spend a long time scavenging those floors. Sir, stop moving. You're making this harder on yourself. Gotcha. I don't even know where the trigger actually is. I don't even think it's down there. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna let those two like fight. I'm gonna go investigate elsewhere. Aw, man. Butt shot. Butt shot. Your friend doesn't disappear after you die, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Hey, friend did disappear. Cool. Oh! That was an excellent backup. Exactly. Butt shot's my favorite thing. Because I've noticed that any creature, no matter what it is, shoot it in the butt, minus skeleton, immediately half the health is gone. Okay, now that the cat's gone, I can put my lens back down. There we go. Oh. Oh. Down here, huh? This is where I get my backups. Cowardice. I'll take that. Okay. Take some of these Welky stones. Okay, then. Good news. I already cleared out this area. Bad news. I don't know where the trigger is. So we're gonna go check the other hallway, too. Because I have no idea what I'm doing. Aww. Opened remotely. That means that's be somewhere down there. I don't want it to be somewhere down there. Why are you still alive? It's probably through that hallway, actually. Did I need to interact with that to get the battle started? Oh, I keep missing. Hi, buddy. Butt shot. Oh, I missed. Butt shot. Butt shot. Butt shot. Face shot. Face shot. Foot shot. Yes and no. I have played it. I played half of the first game. Do I know anything about the game? No. I know big brothers and little sisters and that the world's underwater, but that's as much as I can remember. I'm also really bad at it. Dwarven bow. Is a dwarven bow better than the Oh. Oh. We're gonna put that away. And we're gonna take out this dwarven bow because it's not broken. Stone bench to sit. I have all 3 games. So I have it on the Switch actually. I'm gonna this. Excuse the blue hues. I have all 3 games. Yeah, that's my kind of fear, because I have them on the Switch. They had that, like, collection pack, the bundle, in one cartridge type thing. And so I got them, and I started playing them. Except for a downside is, I only know how to play it when I have been drinking a little. Headshot. I missed. Gotcha. Gotcha, Mitch. But, I'll probably play it at some point. I don't know if I'll stream it, but I'll definitely at least give it a good old college try again someday. It most likely is, because I had some, like, really weird issues that I don't know if it was the game or wasn't the game. It's like along the lines of, like, I would go to kill someone, but suddenly, whatever it is that I killed, even though, like, it'd be, like, missing a head or be completely bludgeoned beyond recognition, would get up and continue walking. It wouldn't attack me. It would just, like, hit NPC mode and just start walking around. It was kind of weird. But I had never played the game before, so I didn't think about it. Man, I've only successfully beaten one Resident Evil game. And I should definitely play the earlier ones, because I played Village, and I beat Village. I played it on stream. So it was one of those games that was requested. And oops. And like, it was this like terrible, terrible situation of pure nonsense of me playing Res 8. I mean, granted, I had a safe word in that game, and it was not actually a safe word. It was a lot of me yelling, "Mommy, please," over and over again. Give me a second. Okay, what? I gotta read this. Yes! Okay, so, Silver. I actually am very passionate over this topic. So, the Oblivion remake and Fallout remake, Fallout 3, one of them could come out in the next year. However, only one can come out in the next year. Therefore, there's a theory going around that's going to be Fallout 3 because there's a Fallout TV show that's happening. Which isn't a TV show about a video game. It's a TV show for the universe. So it's going to take place in, like, California or something, I think, is what I read. But, so one of the remakes could come out in the next year, and I think it's going to be Fallout 3 is going to come out in the next year, so 2024. And then I think Oblivion remake is going to be 2025. But I am so freaking excited about these remakes. Yeah, not, and 6, yeah, isn't coming out till at least 2026, but, friggin', I am so hyped over these, remakes. Ooh. I wonder what the anniversary is gonna include, because, like, the Skyrim anniversaries always had, like, some sort of new thing added to it. So I wonder what Fallout's would be. Yeah. Which is part of the reason why I'm sad. I feel bad for console players. Is like, this is the part of the reason why I'm glad to be a PC player right now. Like, don't get me wrong, I play PS4 and I have an Xbox 360. I sold my Xbox One. Like, I have consoles, but like, if I didn't have a PC, I'd be so devastated. Because of the fact that, like, this game, like, a lot of people bought, like, PS5s and whatnot in hopes of having that game, and then it got sold, so now it's not. And all this crap. There's, like, I don't know. It's just a huge mess. But, like, at this point, Elder Scrolls 6 is a pipe dream, and I'm just excited for the remakes. It's like, if they're making it on, like, the graphics on their new engine, whoo, I'm so excited. Yeah. I've noticed that, consoles have a lot of different glitches with Bethesda games, is what I've noticed, to the point where I just stopped buying them. Buying their games on consoles. Yeah, the vampire glitch was a sucky one. It's like that has left a stain on me that followed me into Skyrim. Like, I was so afraid of becoming a vampire, I didn't even become one in Skyrim with the DLC. Like, they had an entire DLC line over Serena and all that, and, like, I still couldn't become a vampire out of fear I would be trapped. And then I got over it. For one playthrough, I got over it and became a vampire. And guess what happened? It glitched. The cure mission glitched. And I was stuck as a vampire because the guy would not come back. He, like, ran off because we got attacked. And he never came back to the village, so I couldn't get cured. And I was like, mother trucker. Yeah, the glitch is very rare in Skyrim. It's more common in Oblivion. And I was like, what are the odds? It's like, I finally get over it. It can glitch. It can, yeah. Like, I had it happen in one playthrough and I never did it again. I was like, I was a werewolf and I happily stayed a werewolf. I was like, I was like, I got trust issues. What the frick? You ran to the left, bro. Are you leading them up here? Ugh. Yeah. It's like, I own Morrowind on my Steam. I need to get, like, lower grade computer that can actually run it correctly. Which sounds terrible. My computer won't run it. And, like, I want so badly to be able to play it. Like, I hear it's such a good storyline and all this stuff. Like, if I love Oblivion, I'd love Morrowind. Is what I keep hearing, except for I can't play it. Oops. I'm not dodging very well. It's really hard to dodge when your world's blue. Man, I'm looking forward to the Bruma fiasco now. Like, I feel like that will go a lot better than this frickin' mission. I just wanted to make sure you guys could see what I was actually doing, because these ruins get really dark. Oh. That's the thing I miss. Oops. The clicking. That's the sound I don't like not having. I will say though, I am getting very lucky in the amount of arrows I am picking up. Given the fact that I don't get all of them back yet. Okay. Oh. I don't like this room. I almost want to keep walking. We're just gonna keep walking. Was that it? Was that all I needed? Do I not need to go in there? I just want to get the stone and get out. Oh, there's a lot of, like, goodies down there. Oh. We're gonna have to see. I should actually probably charge this stuff. Common, do you, common, you. Okay. Then we can use this boat. Okay. I would try to explain it to you, except for I don't know good builds either. I usually go to like pcmaker.com. So then like, it's like you can go to Reddit. There people put like spreadsheets and whatnot and like explain if you're looking for this kind. If you want a PC for this use, this is going to be like the basic starter. It's like Reddit has a lot of good information about it, but alongside using Reddit, I also do PC Builder. So I can look at what parts are compatible, and it'll tell you the cheapest places to buy them. Or there's also online places that will build them for you, and you can just pick your parts. That is also a thing. I'm gonna regret this. That, and then like I get my parts off Amazon. You can do like make a literal list, and it'll tell you when each part is on sale or if the price is getting lower. There's also forums that allow you to that will track prices, so it gives you like a timeline of when you should buy something. But there's a lot of different ways you can go about it. Twang. Oh, I'm out of arrows on that one. Let's go 3 more. Seriously, dude. Thank you. My gosh. I got found my friggin' arrows. Please tell me they didn't just disappear. I would be so sad. Oh, they disappeared. Okay, whatever. Sorcery. Welcome stones. Welcome stone. Okay. Why are you giving frost damage? Either that or, like... Or I got some, like, cat vision going on or something. That was... This isn't frost. Okay. I bet that button was for it, but let me go up here. Yeah, there's no way I'm finishing the main quest. I've been fumbling on this one for way too long. So Merun Dagon's area is friggin' way too much. And I haven't even gotten step, what, 2? The first one was the Blood of a Divine, Pyroseptum. Number 2 was the Welkin Stone. Like, hello. Oh, I'm special. It was in the room. Uh-oh, I think I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I went the wrong way. I don't do these ruins very often at all. I've only ever done them for the main quest. So, like, I get very, very turned around at every chance I get. Which, being as I'm going back the way we came, don't worry. Did I actually... Wait, before I get too far. That wasn't it. Oh, good thing I didn't get too far. What the frick was that then? Oh, Varla. Never mind. I guess we can't go too far. Never mind. I do gotta kill the skeletons then. Dang it. I was hoping that was it. Considering my game hasn't even been updating fast enough. Like that, Oblivion Gate. Game couldn't even process that I was outside of the wall. Okay. Gotta kill all these skeletons then while I wait. Lame. Boop. 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 How? I want to know the explanation behind, fully functioning skeletons. I would love the explanation. What the fuck? Huh? Mother fricker. Taking your bone meal. Okay. What does this button over here do? Is this the one that opens that door? So I just opened the door and closed it? I sure did. But, gotcha. Oh, you're not dead. Butt shot. Butt shot. Cool. You can keep your flesh. I'll take that. And we'll save. Oops. Gotta heal up a little bit. Oh, I remember this. Quick save real quick. See, I did this mission very wrong last time, or I'm about to get my derriere handed to me. Butt shot. Hey! The frick are you doing? Bro? Okay. Pick that up. Butt tat! Eek! Caramba! Okay. Okay. You just got flesh too. I have more issues with this game than I think anybody really should. However, that's also the glory of this game. Like, this minigame, super bugged all the time. The mouse moves on its own half the time, I swear. I found the Great Welcome Stone. Oh! Bye, friend. I want to go in here. I might just lock myself in here. Why don't I remember this? I think I used to throw myself off the wall. Is what I used to do. We're not fighting, we're not doing anything, we're running. It's like, I do not care. At least I know my way up now. I have no arrows. I have barely any health potions. How the frick do I get out of here? Oh, up here. I am not in a good place to be able to turn around and go fight that wraith. Or whatever the frick he is. So, we're just gonna go with it. When it comes to fight or flight, 100% I flight every frickin' time. Not even ashamed of it at this point. Mother trucker, dude. I'm gonna run off this direction. And just hope for the best. I need to take my helmet off. I need to be able to see. There we go. So the follow-up right after this is gonna be aiding Bruma. Man, if I want to be able to fast travel faster, I should throw myself off a cliff. This mother trucker, dude. Hey. What the frick? What the actual frick? Cool. Bye. What are my odds? What are the odds of this? Fine, I'll fight him. Okay. Nope. Never mind, I'm not going back. I was expecting my problem to be a wolf. Not a bear, and a weirdo. Those were the least of my problems. There are not enemies nearby. Unless there's enemies above me that I'm not aware of, there are no enemies nearby. Cool. Man. I'm just trying to go to Bruma, man. What is that? Is that deer my enemy? Seriously. Hi, deer. Ooh. What's this one? If I'm gonna be stuck adventuring this area, might as well. Who is that? Sanguine?
Have you come to revel in the glory that is the Shrine of Sanguine?
Shrine of
It is a
Sanguine.
place of celebration for us. We dance, we make love. Would you speak with Sanguine?
I will speak with
Approach
Sanguine.
them and bring Sanguine a gift. Some Cyrodiilic brandy is an appropriate gift for your host. Do not test his patience.
Oh. Okay. Can I wait here? There's definitely no enemies chasing me. No? Okay. Well, I found a shrine. Making a bad thing into a good thing. What's this? This is how I get more enemies chasing me. Fort Dirch. Cool. Let's leave Fort Dirch alone and try to escape whatever enemies is chasing me as we make our way over to Bruma. Ooh, what are these? Are these caves? Am I discovering caves? I like the village more. I want, like, I am, like, very confused. This is almost as bad as the time I got caught robbing a blind man. Like, that dude chased me for so long. Did it reset? Enemies are really nearby. Okay. I guess I'll just keep walking. I mean, I walked all the way from Anvil to, the, Imperial City, so I mean... Oh, now I actually do have enemies. So, I mean... Could be worse. Hiya.
Let me give you some advice, stranger. Leave.
Hector?
We don't look kindly on strangers asking questions. If you need a room, try Moslin's Inn.
Okie dokie. The frick? I've never, ever seen this place before.
Make it quick.
Hector.
My grandfather built this place. Not that it's any of your business. We've been down, but we got plans to bring back the good old days. You'll see. I guess...
I want to see what happens if I sleep here.
Fine. Just...
I can't sleep with enemies nearby? Bruh. I feel like this is Minecraft now. Bed.
I don't give.
Cool.
Stop talking. Enough.
Sorry, dude. I was gonna let you know I can't sleep here, but okay. I actually think my game might be bugged. At this point, 'cause, like, I'm inside a house.
What? Stop talking.
Wait. Let me just try something. Main menu. Because there's no freaking way. No, legitimately, why? Where am I on the map? How far am I? I'm just... Oh, jeez. Okay.
We don't like strangers.
Half dirt.
I got nothing to say to you, stranger. This better be good.
Okay.
You've got to... Don't you think that's amazing? I can't argue with that.
Oops.
That's just stupid.
I done did an oopsie.
That's enough. What? Sorry. I salute you. Most impressive.
Okay, it's these two. That's why I'm doing oopsies.
Don't you think that's fun, right? That's enough.
Okay.
You win. Don't try. That's... My life is drab and wretched by You've got a point. What? That's... I salute you.
I want to see if he'll
Most
talk
You've got...
to me.
Don't... That gracious. What a hero.
Hector.
I got nothing to...
What?
I got nothing to say to you, stranger. Outsiders have always tried to
you
destroy
guys have trust
us, but we've
issues.
always survived. Farewell.
Okay. Well, we'll have to come back here when I'm not being hunted. Hack dirt. Fort Carmala. Well, howdy, President. I'm doing good, other than the fact that we're somehow being hunted. I don't know by what. So we're taking the long way up to Bruma. But what's up with you? I'm finding a bunch of quirky little towns to stop in, too. So for the fact that I'm... There's one. Still being hunted. Yeah, Fluffy Boy. What's your Fluffy Boy's name? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, cute! Oh my gosh, I've always wanted to see a Norwegian forest cat in person. I've seen photos. They look remind me a lot of my of a Maine Coon, or a Maine Coon my mom had. Oh my gosh, I love that. It's like the only wild animal I got is a bobtail. But I love big old ditties. They're my weakness. I have my fluffy cat Nala with me, but she's not much fluffy and just fluffy. But I just have such a soft spot for animals. Man, if I'm gonna be stuck with a bunch of enemies on me this entire time, I'm gonna adventure and explore. I'm gonna discover a bunch of things. Like, seriously, how on earth am I still being followed? Like, that should not be possible. I'm gonna wait right here and see if he takes care of all of them. Because I am a lady, and ladies don't fight. Okay, see? He's not reacting, and I'm still... Man, I probably have to close out this game fully to get this bug to go away. I feel like at some point it'll go away. Like, once I get into like a cityscape or something. Like, I expect this to be a wolf at this point. By how badly I've been chased this entire time. It might be. Because I went to the main menu, but it didn't really work. I'm gonna close out of the game real quick and see if that fixes it. That and... I need to have a new block phrase. Actually, that will be the phrase I'll add. Okay. There we go. Let's reopen the game. And see if it fixes it. Like, yeah, I respect at some point there was definitely enemies. But, like... There was no reason I should have had to walk that far. Was that startup number 3? 3 or 4? Okay. Let's see if that does it. No, see, okay, it's still going. Man, I was a little hopeful that it wouldn't be going, so I could at least, you know, fast travel. If I get near Coral, I'm just going inside the town. Like, this is bonkers. Like, this was as bad as me following Boris across the entire map. Hey, look, it's Imperial City. Look how beautiful that is. You know, I'm not actually annoyed over this situation, given at least I can keep moving in my own pace. Like, picking flowers and then having to circle back, go pick more flowers to keep Boris from stopping. That sucked. This, at least I can keep my own pace.
Am I supposed to be impressed? What's the matter?
Interesting. Bruma. We're getting closer, guys. Guys, we're there. We're at Bruma, guys. Now we just gotta get up there. Look at that. It wasn't that bad. Oh, they didn't pick up the body. Come on, you get it. Screw it. We'll go along the path. It's fine. Man, for the amount of times I lose my ability to fast travel, I should have just done a no fast travel challenge. Granted, I'd be a lot... I wouldn't be as far as I am. But then that whole hour and a half from Anvil over to the Imperial City, that would have made sense. At least. That Boris? Is that... Nope, that's a helmet. I meant, Joffrey. The frick?
What is it?
Oh, I don't talk to you, right?
Farewell.
You're back, and you've got the Great Stone.
I had a choice?
Yes, you did. I can't force you to do anything. I understand that. And I thank you.
Give him the Great Stone?
I never thought to see a great Welkin stone. As beautiful as all the old tales tell. But of course its beauty is a mask for its deadly power, like everything crafted by the aliens. Now, we need only one more item, and we'll be ready to open a portal to Cameron's realm.
What's the last item?
I should have seen it sooner. It's the counterpart to the Great Welkin Stone, just as the first two were the opposed powers of the Daedra and the Divines. Welkin stones contain the concentrated power of Mundus. Their counterparts are sigil stones, which are used to hold open Oblivion gates. A great sigil stone, then, is what we require.
Sigil Stone, what's the catch?
You're not going to like it. Joffrey doesn't like it. The Countess of Bruma certainly isn't going to like it. Great sigil stones are the anchors of great gates. The kind of gate the mythic Dawn opened at Kavach. The kind of gate the mythic Dawn wants to open here to destroy Bruma.
So we let them open the gate.
I said you weren't going to like. The risk is great, I know. I was at Kavach. I saw the terrible power of the Daedric siege engine. But we have no choice. The only way to recover the Amulet of Kings is to allow the Mythic Dawn to proceed with their plan to attack Bruma.
At least you'll be safe here.
No. I'll lead the defense of Bruma myself.
No, it's
If I
not
am to
armor.
be
Come on, that
Emperor,
was a dumb that was a dumb
It's
statement.
time I started acting like one.
It's too risky. I'll lead the battle.
Remember when we first met in Kavach? I told you that I didn't want any part of the God's plan. I still don't know if there is a divine plan, but I've come to realize that it doesn't matter. What matters is that we act, that we do what's right when confronted with evil.
Yeah,
That's
they
what
call
you
that
did
false
at Kavach.
confidence.
It wasn't the gods that saved us, it was you.
Kind of
Were
like
you acting for the gods?
Leowin's,
I don't
the
know.
Count of Leowin's son,
now,
who
it's my
was a
turn to
special
act.
faction of the Knights. Like, you're very confident for being a man who can't open a door. As you command.
Please, my friend. I need your judgment, not your obedience. I explain myself to you so you understand me, and so you can explain to the Countess. I'm afraid she may take a bit more convincing than you.
I'll inform the accountants.
Good. Have her
I'll
meet
inform
me
the
in
Countess
chapel
at
of
once.
Talos for a council of war. That seems a fitting place to make such desperate plans.
Bruh,
What is it?
I still can't even wait. Battle plans.
Martin has made his decision. The blades stand beside him. May Talos guide you.
Man. I'll just walk down there, but I gotta buy weapons and stuff. This is definitely a glitch. Like, this low-key it's kinda sad, huh? Granted, this is probably gonna take me to the end of the stream, so I can fix it later, but... But my gosh. But seriously though, Martin had so much confidence, like, I could definitely kill a horde. Oh, hallelujah! We're going to the Imperial City first. Literally, I could kill a horde of demons. Bro, you could barely hold a sword. Like, no. You stay back. You spent your entire life in a chapel praying, sir. You spent more of your life on your knees praying than with a sword in your hand. So no. 9. Like, sir. Come on. No. Leave it to the person who's willing to fight for you. Like, if I had a person who's willing to fight for me, I would back off immediately. I gotta sell these scrolls. Gotta sell scrolls, get more arrows.
Good day.
Howdy, sir.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
You know, I can't get over. I am functioning a lot better than I thought I would be. Given all of the issues this stream. But don't worry. You guys aren't experiencing any of them. Whoops.
A good.
So, I'm excited. I get new windows tomorrow. in my basement. And that means
drive.
once I get new windows, they're going to seal my basement finally. And when they do that, I can finally
You
clean
drive
down
up.
there. I'm so
drive.
excited.
That's a good.
Like, I love the fact that there has been no renters in this house before me. But my gosh, the responsibility of that, too much. Just too much.
That's
Like, I'm the one who has to find all the issues.
you've made. That's
Not has to, but
That's
I'm the
a
one who
fair
gets
deal.
to. I don't have a
got
way of absorbing souls, so we're just gonna give you the empty ones.
you drive a hard bargain.
Okay.
Come back and see
Now I need arrows.
you too.
The slash and smash. This gentleman, this kind soul does not like me. Neither does his books.
What? Have a look at my wares. I'm
Yes.
an excellent deal.
I want some nice arrows. And some not so
A
nice
bargain
arrows.
at any.
I just need a lot of arrows.
A bargain at any
'Kay.
price.
Dwarven claymore.
That's a good deal.
I like the short sword. That's a nice backup weapon.
A good price for a good customer.
Orcish helmet? No, I should keep that. I don't have a helmet on me.
Bag.
Repair,
Not smart to carry
repair
around
all.
broken.
Yes. Okay. Now I need to check for health potions before we go and do this. Because Homegirl's gonna get herself wrecked
Hello again.
real fast.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Potion of healing. This is where we go on our splurges. Healing.
You're a
So
fine
when
negotiator.
we do this, there's like, you have like 5 minutes to close the gate. How much was it?
You
So
drive
it's
a
not
hard
much of
bargain.
fighting and more of testing my little flight thing. Of
That's more than
not
I usually pay.
not stopping to fight and just sprinting
That's a
past
fair deal.
everyone.
That's
Which is really stressful. I remember it being really hard. But also, like, stupidly easy. Grit,
Thank you
whatever.
for-
You can keep your friggin' weak potions.
you too.
Okay. Now let's go back to Bruma. Castle Bruma, and let's go talk to the Countess and convince her that we should open up a large gate.
Do you think the attack will come soon?
I don't know you.
Wow!
The one that saved Shade.
People came!
Well met, milady.
Greetings. What news from Cloud Ruler Temple?
Battle plans.
A desperate plan indeed. This prince?
Man, I got something in my teeth.
Emperor? Martin would risk my whole city to gain a great sigil stone?
We must recover the amulet.
Is this the only
Yeah.
way to stop this
Popcorn is
invasion
a
from
rough snack
Oblivion?
to have.
I must confess, you are the first person to speak of victory against these Daedra. This war has seemed hopeless to me. But what else was there to do but hold on and wait for a hero to arise to save us? And now it seems there is an heir to the throne after all, hidden at Cloud Ruler Temple. And perhaps a hero as well?
Martin waits at the chapel.
You avoid answering my question. Very well. Don't think I doubt you. The rulers of Bruma have long had dealings with Cloud Ruler Temple. We know whom they serve. I will meet Martin at the chapel. When all is ready, I will order my men to stop closing the gates and prepare for battle.
The main quest of Oblivion is not the reason I like Oblivion. I don't usually spend this much time on the main quest. Like I love the main quest for, like, that it actually affects the world. Like, the Skyrim main quest, the war quest line affects the world more than the main quest in Skyrim. Here is like, by the end of it, like, there's actual physical changes. It's like, I like Oblivion for all the, like, side quests. I don't actually pay much attention to the main quest. Honestly, I didn't even know there was, like, lore in this game until someone told me, so.
So I've heard.
Oh, my Lanta.
What's the news? How do you do? What's going on with you? They say
That weirds me out. I didn't know this many people, like, show up. I didn't know there'd be tents and things, so I don't normally do the aid for Bruma. I normally just make them do it themselves. Which doing it might actually help me more.
Your Highness, I am Nerina Carvain, Countess of Bruma, at your service.
There is no need for any formality at this time. I am not Emperor yet, and I am quite new to this notion of being heir to the throne. Thank you for coming. I know I am asking for a great deal of trust, but this is the only way. I would not suggest it otherwise.
Your champion has already explained the situation to me. I have agreed to it. We will not win this war through caution.
You have a rare gift to know when desperation is the path of wisdom. I will do everything in my power to defend your city, my lady.
If Bruma falls, the Empire falls with us. So be it. I'm ready for battle when you are.
Let the battle begin.
So be it. Bruma's fate is...
My place is on the battlefield. The time for hiding in Cloud Ruler Temple is over. Come. Let
Is
us
he
go
wearing
down to
Tiger
battle
Septim's
together.
armor?
Bird, deploy the troops for battle.
As you command, Countess.
Joffrey?
We must protect Martin during the battle. He is the Empire's last hope.
You own a helmet, dude?
Stay
Wow. I never knew you owned a helmet, dude. That is crazy bonkers. I'm kidding, but also not really.
Martin Septim!
Martin Septim!
Martin Septim!
Huzzah for the Emperor!
Martin Septim!
Hail Martin Septim!
Before he was...
Martin!
Martin Septim!
Huzzah! Hail! Martin Septim!
Before he was an emperor and a septim, what was his name then, if he didn't know? Oh, so cute. We have so many peoples here. Wow. Can I... What did these do? Okay. So it's just gonna be Magicka. Okay. I honestly do not care if I use them or not. They just give me Magicka. Here. Let's go Elven. Let's get down there. Gee, Willikers. Man, why am I down there alone? Why aren't they walking? I thought I was supposed to walk with them. There's like nobody down there. Where, oh where did the Mr. Septum go? Where, oh where could he be? I'm not gonna close these gates all by myself. So y'all literally just waited in here? Dude, come on. You in a helmet too? Wow, bro. What kind of armor are you wearing? That's really cool armor. That's some pretty snazzy armor. Is that like Special Legion armor? Oh, am I creeping you out? Oh, sorry. Oh, everybody's running. Man, why don't we get any more? Joffrey, you're slow. Hey, I got so many towns. Why are there only this many people? Martin and I have arrived to the battlefield. I must protect Martin until the Great Gate opens. Martin, just don't be stupid and we'll be fine.
Soldiers of Cyrodiil, the Empire will stand or fall by what we do here today. Will we let the Daedra do to Bruma what they did to Kavach? Will we let them burn our homes? We will let them kill our families? No, we make our stand here today for the whole of Cyrodiil. We must hold fast until the hero of Kavach can destroy their great gate. We must kill whatever comes out of that gate. Soldiers of Cyrodiil, do you stand with me?
What the fuck?
I've got that one.
Yeah. Am I supposed to be
Oops. I hope I didn't lay Joffrey flat like that. Oops. Void salts.
Quickly now.
Stay sharp.
Ooh. I like that. Butt shot. Booty shot. Booty shot. Y'all got any arrows?
Let's get this over with.
There's just so much going on here. The frick is that? A spider Daedra? Just call that a Black Widow, bro. What the frick? Bruh. Mother fricker. The great gates open and must enter it at once. Bye! I gotta heal real quick. Okay. Let's do the speed run. Yep. Okay. I got like 5 minutes roughly to get this done. Okay, moving. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Land of Oblivion. This one. Okay. 13. Okay, I have 13 minutes. Which is a massive problem since I've never closed a gate in less than 20. Well, I mean, the first one was less than 20, but that's the first gate. What? What was that? Do I have to go down? Oh, mother trucker, that wasn't right. That was not the right answer. Actually, that might have been the right answer. Bro, how on earth do I get up from here? Okay. JK, that was the right answer. Let me go in here. I am seriously not fighting. Underline not. I do not have time to fight. That's what slows me down. Hey. Whoop. Go down. I'll fight when I'm in the main building. I do not see the point in fighting when I am basically nowhere. Like this building. Oh, fricker. Yeah. Man, I didn't think it was the swords that came down. But hey. Not gonna lie, the whole dying thing, that is a benefit. Sigil key. Okay. Not gonna lie. That death was worth it. Oh, hey! Motherfricker. Hey! Yes. And yes. Come on. Gotcha. Gotcha, Mitch. Okay. Citadel. Door. Door. I don't know which way is which. That's down. I need enough. Nine minutes. We're cutting this really freaking close, guys. Okay, no more fighting. Champions know when to not fight. Put it away. Yep, come on. Okay. A piece of gold? Seriously? I'm risking my entire livelihood on this stupid crystal, and you can give me a freaking one singular piece of gold? Seriously? One piece of gold. What the fuck? Battle's won. I want your arrows. And your gold. Bird! No, bird! Joffrey! Joffrey, no! Not Joffrey! I want to repair this, see what it's like. Yeah, I know. Okay. I want to see how good his armor is. Aw, I can't. Kill it! Dang it. Okay. I get a good gist of it's better than my armor. 4. Armor's pretty ragged. Oh, my armor's better. Okay, Joffrey, you can have your armor back.
We won a great victory here today. We now have the means to recover the Amulet of Kings from Manca Cameron. Remember, the portal closes behind. I'll have the ritual ready in the Great Hall when you arrive.
Cool.
Farewell.
Okay.
Farewell, my friend.
Congratulations on your victory. Your fame was well...
Jeez. I can't believe Joffrey died. I didn't know Joffrey could die. Okay. I want to go back to Anvil. Actually, let's go into Bruma. So I can sell some stuff and start using my Bruma house. Man, it's really sad. I seriously didn't know he could die. Okay, we're gonna use this chest. Drop that off. All but one. Don't need to carry all these things. Okay. Actually, nah. This is gonna be like the things that we sell anyways. That. Yeah, I do need a normal helmet, unfortunately. We're gonna I'm gonna start the Mankar Cameron, so I'm gonna leave off in his place. Well, depending how fast I get through it. My goal is to leave off in his place. But, like, I know if I do it right, I can get through it pretty quickly. Okay. I just don't want to carry a bunch of gunk on me. Let's put that aside, that aside. Oh, and that's the difference. Two-handed, I want... Let's do that one, because I need a backup blade. Okay. Now, let's get Mankar Cameron started, and then I'll see how confident I feel at 8:30. About if I can finish it or not, or if we're gonna wrap up then. Since I'll be playing Oblivion on Wednesday anyways, I'm fine if this is the one mission I leave off in the middle of. Typically, I don't like to leave off in the middle of missions. Typically, I like to wrap them up, but if I'm nowhere near ending...
Congratulations on your victory, man.
Thank you, sir.
I have everything in place for the ritual. I'll open the... I don't know what you'll find. I do know the portal I create through the Mysterium Xerxes ritual will close behind
I forget since I can't hear him,
have to find
but you guys
way
can.
Back. I believe that Mankar Cameron acts as the anchor for paradise, just as a sigil stone anchors an Oblivion gate in place. Kill Mankar Cameron, and you will unmake his paradise. Shall I open the portal to paradise? Are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Farewell, my friend. Our fate is in your hands. Bring back the Amulet of Kings. Brace yourself.
This is like the second to last mission. Oh, Garrett! He made a little portal! That's the thing with the portal. Okay. I've arrived in Cameron's paradise. The portal closed behind me. I must find Mankar Cameron, kill him, and recover the Amulet of Kings. Okay.
So, the cat's paw of the Septims arrives at last. You didn't think you could take me unawares, here of all places, in the paradise that I created. Look now upon my paradise. Gaia Alata in the old tongue, a vision of the past and
Whoops.
the future.
I should not be using crossbow on this dude. Bro. Cool. Hi.
You? How can you be here? No matter. You are too late to stop Lord Dagon's victory. Soon we will return to Tamriel to rule over it as lords. While you will remain here in the Eternal Garden forever.
Cool. Savage Garden.
We have all died in the Master's service. Here in Gaia Alata, we are immortal and wait to return to Tamriel after Lord Dagon's final victory. The Master will soon deal with you.
Yeah, you're right. Your master already summoned me. He's aware I'm here. Man. A dinosaur. Two dinosaurs.
Behold the savage garden, where my disciples are tempted for a higher destiny, to rule over Tamriel Reborn.
Decap.
If you are truly the hero of destiny,
Mother
as I
trucker, dude.
hope, the garden will not hold you for long. Lift your eyes to Kairek Agaya.
You go away.
My seat at the pinnacle of paradise. I shall await you there.
Man, I remember back in the day when headshots actually meant something. However, this game was made back in the day, so I don't know what its excuse is. I'm gonna wait 1 hour. I don't want to use any healing potions until I have to. I don't even know where I'm going. Man, I think I just backed myself up into a tight spot. Daedra teeth. I can't even say it correctly. Daedra teeth. Okay. Mother trucker, dude, why are there two? Man, arrow to the knee doesn't do much, huh? Okay. 192. I feel like that would be an acceptable amount. 5. You know, this is what I thought that Shimmering Isles DLC was gonna look like when I first heard of it. And then, like, I heard a fat no.
You destroyed the Sigil Tower at Gonona. My kin say you fought well.
I seek Mankar Cameron.
You speak directly, like one of my people almost. I'm glad I did not kill you immediately.
What do you want then?
There is but one way out of the garden. I guard that path. You will travel that path, and it will bring me honor to defeat you. But you shamed my kin at Gonona. To bring you into my service, that would also bring me honor. So I offer you a choice. Would you confront me in battle, or offer me service?
I have some questions.
You are impertinent, mortal. I did not offer.
Which one should I do? Service or battle? So I feel like if I do service, he's gonna ask something really weird of me. And if I do battle, he's gonna be really tough. That's what I feel like. Which one should I do? No one? Well, no one has a preference. Battle? Okay. First come, first serve in this household. Let's do battle.
Your mind follows the simple path, the choice of an animal. But you have courage at least. You will fail, mortal. And then where will you be? Dead and nothing.
Whoops, he got me. There we go. Purging flames. Bands of the Chosen. Out of the Bands of the Chosen, I should find the door into the Forbidden Grotto and see if he was telling the truth. Cool. Bands glow red briefly as they lock around your wrists.
How little you understand. You cannot
How
stop
little you
your
understand.
data.
What? Oh.
The principalities have sparkled as gems in the black reaches of Oblivion since the first morning. Many are their names and the names of their masters. The cold harbor of Meridia, Periite's quagmire, the 10 moon shadows of Mephala, and Dawn's beauty.
So I've decided I'm gonna go until I'm gonna finish quest before I wrap up. I'm assuming that's gonna take me another 30 minutes.
Are you here to end this nightmare and free us all from the savage garden? Everyone here died in the Master's service. As the Master promised, we are now immortal, like the Daedra. But our life here is a nightmare. The creatures of the garden torment us endlessly. When they kill us, we are soon reborn and the cycle begins again.
Oh, that's sad.
No one has yet found a way to leave the garden, except those few given the Bands of the Chosen and allowed to enter the Forbidden Grotto.
Forbidden Grotto.
The only way out of the savage garden. Only those wearing the Bands of the Chosen may enter the Forbidden Grotto. but they never return, so we don't know what fate awaits them.
No, they really aren't.
Only those wearing the bands can enter the Forbidden Grotto. No
See,
one who
that's
enters
just
the grotto
very
ever
peaceful.
returns.
You know, just like they're
Leave
just
me
stuck in a cave.
peace.
Yes, you understand now. Tamriel is just one more Daedric realm of Oblivion, long since lost to its prince when he was betrayed by those that served him. Lord Dagon cannot invade Tamriel, his
Man.
birthright. He comes to
I
liberate
don't remember
the
having to
occupied
fight these in my
lands.
last playthrough. I think it's because I speed ran the main quest.
Ask yourself, how is it that mighty gods die, yet the Daedra stand incorruptible?
I can't
How
cheap
is
shot
it
them all
that
in
the
pieces.
Daedra forthrightly proclaim themselves to man?
Is that what you're telling
while
me?
the gods
I can't just run around and just shoot at little pebbles that come from his body
It
in
is
hopes that it kills him?
They are not gods at all. The truth has been in front of you since you first were born. The Daedra are the true gods of this universe. Julianos, Dibella, and Stondar are all Lorcan's betrayers, posing as divinities in the principality that has lost its guiding light. What are scholarship, love, and mercy when compared?
Oh, this is the part that I don't like in this mission.
They have tricked you for ages. Why do you think your world has always been contested ground, the arena of powers and immortals? It is Tamriel, the realm of change, brother to madness, sister to deceit. Your false gods could not entirely rewrite history. Thus you remember tales of Lorcan vilified, a dead trickster whose heart came to Tamriel. But if a god...
Yeah.
He is Daedroth! Tamriel I Daedroth! This heart is the heart of the world, for one was made to satisfy the other. You all remember this. It is in every legend. Daedra cannot die, so your so-called gods cannot erase him from your minds completely.
Okay. What was that dagger you had?
You wear the bands, but you're no prisoner. Who are you? What are you doing here? Can you really do it? Can you bring this eternal nightmare to an end? Can you defeat Mankar Cameron and free all the souls of the poor fools who followed him? Listen, I can help you. You need my help if you are ever to leave the Forbidden Grotto.
I feel like worshipping the other gods is a lot less, torment. Why would you help me?
I was at the sack of Kvatch. They had no chance. We took them by surprise, and we carried the walls in the first assault. But they fought on anyway, desperately. They seemed to think this decadent, mundane world of theirs was worth defending. I was slain after the battle was over. 3 townsfolk hiding in the cellar attacked me when I entered their house, hunting down survivors.
Oh.
They tore me to pieces, although I have no doubt they were immediately killed by my companions. I've had plenty of time to ponder my deed since I came here. Ponder and
literally,
regret.
it's like I don't.
An eternity of regret.
Like they fell for the promise. Is
For
what
my
they fell
weakness.
for.
The Master sent me
But-
here to torture my former comrades,
Like, it's
who
kinda
showed
sad. It's
similar
like, you think
ingratitude
that-
for his gift of eternal life.
You hear Mankar Cameron's paradise, you think it is going to be a literal paradise, and then you see this. You're like, great. How can you help me?
No one wearing the bands of the Chosen can leave this grotto. The doors will not open, and there is no other way out. I can remove them, but I will need time. The Dremora Overseer will be here any minute to check up on me. You need to play along until he leaves.
Okay.
Just act like a prisoner, and do as I say. Once Orthe leaves, we can find a quiet spot to remove these bands.
Fine, I'll play along.
Good. Follow me, and don't worry. You can trust me.
I want to heal a little bit more. I was choking on air for a little bit. Cool.
What's going on here? Who's this?
A prisoner, sent in by...
Show me some respect, worm. Unless you want to end up in the cages with them.
Yes, Kinreeve, sir. This prisoner was sent in by Cathertet for questioning. I was about to begin.
This is not one of Mankar Cameron's chattels from the garden. Who is she?
Nothing escapes your vigilance, Kinreeve. Cathertet wondered as well. This is why he sent her for questioning.
Well, carry on.
Of course, Kinreeve. Prisoner, get in the cage. Prisoner, into the cage, now.
Uh-oh. I think he's gonna kill us, guys. That poor dude's whimpers.
There's no way for me to cross. The Master's immortality does have its uses. I will distract the Dremora for as long as I can.
Told me he would meet me further into the caves where he would be able to remove the bands of the Chosen from my wrists. I should continue searching for a way through these caves. Okay. Okay, potion of healing. Okay. Is this it? The Forbidden Grotto. Is this where I'm supposed to be going?
You made it. I didn't think you'd have any trouble. Let's get these bands off you. There. You're not a prisoner of the Forbidden Grotto any longer. Let me come with you. Let me help.
Sure, I'd be glad of your
I
help.
am no match for Mankar Cameron, but perhaps together we can find a way to defeat him. Lead on.
Well done, champion. Your progress is swift and sure. Perhaps you will reach me after all. You think I mock you? Not at all. In your coming, I hear the footsteps of fate.
Butt shot.
You are the last defender of decadent Tamriel.
Booty.
I am the midwife of the mythic dawn, Tamriel
Exactly,
Reborn.
that's my thought process, Lord.
I welcome you.
If anything, he's just an extra shield for me to hide behind.
I tire of the self-styled heroes who said them.
Ooh, Die. I missed. How did I miss? Whoop, gotcha.
Watch out. Better than me.
Let me guess, meat shield already died. Go down. You go, have fun. Are you legitimately dead, or are you? Well, he's not legitimately dead. But, eh. Oops. I meant F5. Oh, there he is. Okay, he's coming. He's coming. Don't worry, he's fine. Meat shield back. Got his socks rocked by the rock monster though. That didn't take long. Take that. Oh, that's a gator. Meat shield, distract.
Down with this false paradise. Do your worst. Ha! You'll never take me down.
Okay. Meat shield's about to get his socks rocked again. Mother trucker, don't absorb me, dude. Personal space, bro.
Do your worst.
Dude.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
I'm having some, like, auditory, like, issues here. Meat Shield's doing a great job, though. I'm catching, like, every 3 words that Meat Shield says. There he goes. Okay. He was very enthusiastic in most of the stuff he was saying. Can I? Let's wait an hour. So I don't have to use all my potions. Okay. Meat Shield, you got it again? Boop. 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 Boop.
Death to the master.
Boop. I'm getting my socks rocked. Socks rocked. Dude, I'm stuck. Mother trucker. You put me between a rock and a hard place.
Do your worst.
Exactly. Look on the bright side, and eventually you have a meat shield who will never die until you kill his master, and then he'll finally, you know, be dead. Okay. Let's wait an hour so I don't have to heal. Okay. So a little quick save wouldn't hurt. I feel like there's gonna be something big up here. Hi. You have a name.
For Tamriel! Together we can defeat him. Show me what you've got.
Meat shield. You were very enthusiastic over that. What? That's pretty heavy. I'm gonna go search the people you guys flipped inside out instead. Okay, let's go this way. This is the freaking greatest person of all time, honestly. Michel's kind of the GOAT right now. Come on, Meat Shield. Ooh. Am I not? I don't think I'm good enough. Oh, oh, this is where ambrosia comes from. Okay. Okay.
You did not expect to see me again, did you? You have no grasp of the power that my father has at his command.
Oops.
You think you can stop us? Soon Mehrunes Dagon will walk upon Tamriel for the first time since the Mythic Age, and our victory will be complete. Come. My father is waiting to welcome
you
you
first?
to Tarak Agayalor.
That would be really nice if I could just, you know, kill you first. Wait, do those have souls? They do. Okay.
I have waited a long time for you, champion of old Tamriel. You were the last gasp of a dying age. You breathed the stale air of false hope.
Oh, he's
How
wearing
little
it.
you understand. You cannot stop.
Exactly. Ruma does not have
walls
the
between
MVP
our
of Meat
worlds are
Shields.
crumbling. The mythic dawn grows nearer with every rift in the firmament. Soon, very soon, the lines now blurred will be erased. Tamriel and Oblivion rejoined, the mythic age reborn. Lord Dagon shall walk Tamriel again. The world shall be remade. The new age shall rise from the ashes of the old.
If you say so.
My vision shall be realized. Weakness will be purged.
Literally, like, look at that
and
hairline.
mortal and immortal alike, purified in the refiner's
You over here need to
fire.
adjust your face.
My long duel with the Septims is over, and I have the mastery. The Emperor is dead. The Amulet of Kings is mine.
Don't worry, you'll join him.
And the last defender of the last ragged Septim stands before me, in the heart of my power. Let us see who at last has proved the stronger.
I found Mankar Cameron in his palace of I must kill him and take the Amulet of Kings back. Can I just cheap shot and just kill him? Ruma!
Lord Dagon! Nothing can stop Lord Dagon. I do not fear.
Dagon will walk Tamriel again. Vision will yet be realized.
Cool. I'm gonna casually ignore his puppets. Wait, I want that. I want that. Sunken sewers. Well, door appears to be sealed. Look at that! I did foreigner is the worst thing you could do. I killed Mankar Cameron. Upon his death, the paradise he has created dissolved around me. I found myself back in Cloud Ruler Temple with the Amulet of Kings in my hand. I must give the amulet to Martin.
You found a way back.
Should we just finish
Does
this?
This mean
he's dead?
You did it. You defeated him. Then you have it.
Should we just finish the main quest real quick, since like it's not quite 9 yet? I'm very close.
Belongs to me.
It's gotta get him through the Imperial City to the temple,
So you
and
Geoffrey
then
have
boom,
said,
we're done.
if it is true, if the Emperor really was my father, then I should be able to wear it. Only those of the Septim blood can wear the
Or
Amulet
Mankar
of
Cameron.
Kings.
Put on the
Yes,
amulet,
of course.
Your Majesty.
What am I waiting for? After all, this is my destiny.
You look a lot like the Emperor.
No man can deny
You
his
aged a lot through this, dude. Exactly, that's what I'm thinking.
I didn't
It was
really
like,
need
it was
the
more
amulet
like,
to
should I
tell
just
me
save
that.
it for next time, or like just
I've known it was
cut it
true
off
since you
here,
first told me back
and
in
then take
Kavach.
care of all the side quests
This
and
is
all
one
the
thing to talk
cities
of becoming
that I've been
emperor.
ignoring.
And quite another.
So usually
Actually
I
be
speed
the
run the main quest. Sorry, but you are the Emperor.
Not yet. Until we light the dragon fires, the gates are
But,
open, and
yeah,
Mehrunes Dagon's
It's like,
invasion
I usually
continues.
speed run it, and then I take care of all
While you were
the
gone,
side
I
quests
sent a messenger
and all
to
the
Chancellor
factions and all that.
Ricardo.
But I did the
He waits
I
for
did the
us
Brotherhood
in
and Thieves
Imperial
Guild
City.
already. I haven't done the other two though. No, he really did not. Why me a
Chancellor Ricardo is the
Akato.
head of the Elder Council. The Council rules in the Emperor's absence. I don't expect any objections from the Elder Council, but we should defer to their authority. Let's go to the Imperial City at once, before the enemy can recover from Mankar Cameron's death.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Mom.
Howdy. Okay, well, let's just finish it. Just cut it off as it is. Imperial City. We'll go meet with the council. And then from there, we're going to get him over to the temple. Where is the temple district? Okay. Exactly. It's the least I could do for him sacrificing himself to me multiple times.
Everything is ready for Martin's arrival. Don't worry.
We have to finish it for him. It's the least I could do.
Where is Martin?
Come on, Martin. An hour. Why did people walk so slow? We've arrived. Now let's
I've
talk
been
to him.
expecting you. The full council has already considered the matter of Martin's claim to the Imperial throne in detail. Martin Septim, on behalf of the Elder Council, I accept your claim to the Imperial throne.
Chancellor Okado!
We should arrange the...
Chancellor Okado, the city is under attack. Oblivion gates have opened and Daedra are inside the walls. The guard is overwhelmed.
Courage, soldier. We have an emperor again. Your Highness, what are your orders? Shall the guard fall back to the palace?
No. If we let ourselves get besieged in the palace, we're doomed. We must get to the Temple of the One immediately.
As you command, sire. Guards, form up and protect the Emperor. To the Temple of the One.
Okay, let's get to the temple. Screw that! I'm following the same rules I had in the portal. We're not fighting. Especially since there's freaking spider ladies everywhere. Like, screw that. Literally, like, how dare they? Mehrunes Dagon is here. Ew, look at that ugly piece of trash. I do not participate in anything. Come on, get Martin. Bro. There we are.
We're too late. Mehrunes Dagon is here. Lighting the dragon fires will no longer save us.
Literally.
The barriers that protected us from Oblivion are gone.
Can we cast him back into Oblivion?
I don't see how. Mortal weapons may hurt him, but now that he is physically here in Tamriel, they have no power to actually destroy him.
What about the Amulet of Kings?
Wait, yes. The amulet was given to mortals by Akatosh. It contains his divine power. But how to use this power against Dagon? The amulet was not intended as a weapon. I have an idea, one last hope. I must reach the Dragonfires and the Temple of the One.
But you said it was no use.
You'll just have to trust me. I know now what I was born to do, but I'll need your help. I have to get past Mehrunes Dagon somehow.
Exactly. I need that robe. If you're gonna do this, I get the robe. I'll get you to the temple.
And I'll do the lead on. I'm
having this entire conversation inside the temple, like we're supposed to be. Martin and I are inside the Temple of the One. I must get Martin to the Dragonfire at all.
I do what I must do.
I
cannot stay to rebuild Tamriel.
It really wasn't.
To others. Farewell. You've been a good friend in the short time that I've known you. But now
I've been your only friend, dude.
The dragon waits.
Holy cats. I think this is the worst place I could be standing. It literally is like, we're right here. Hi, friend. My bestest friend in the entire world who's now a dragon. Dude, I kind of wish I sat somewhere else.
The amulet is shattered. Dagon is defeated. With the dragon's blood and the Amulet of Kings, we have sealed the gates of Oblivion. Forever. The last of the Septims passes now into history. I go gladly, for I know my sacrifice is not in vain. I take my place with my father.
Ta-da!
And
We did
my
it!
father's fathers. The Third Age has ended, and a new age dawns. When the next Elder Scroll is written, you shall be its scribe. The shape of the future.
We shall.
Of the Empire.
However, I will just be their
These
grand
things
champion.
now belong to you.
Huzzah! We did it! Hallelujah.
What happened? Where's Martin? I must congratulate him. Mehrunes Dagon is defeated. Cast back into Oblivion. We've won!
Bro. Martin is gone.
What do you mean, gone? We saw the temple dome explode. The avatar of Akatosh appear. That was Martin?
But I'll be the Empress. He shattered the amulet.
The joined blood of kings and gods. The amulet of kings. The divine power of Akatosh.
And Martin's blood too.
Then Martin is gone.
But the gates are sealed.
Yes, sealed forever. Mehrunes Dagon and his ilk can never threaten Tamriel again. Martin is dead, but he died an emperor and a hero to rival Tiber Septim.
Bro, he was born and he read a book. That's I mean, he also broke a necklace. That's true. It'll be a great attraction. What about the Empire?
This victory is not without cost. We've lost Martin Septim. What an emperor he might have made. His sacrifice was necessary. But
I want to be
leaves
able to
the
go
empire
back
without an emperor.
to the Imperial City in a
happens
future
now.
game as like a DLC
There are
or
troubled
something.
times ahead for the empire.
Just to see.
But now is not the
how it
time
would
to worry
look.
about the future. Let's just give thanks that we're alive.
Champion of Cyrodiil.
In my capacity as Lord High Chancellor of the Elder Council, I hereby proclaim you Champion of Cyrodiil.
Ta-da!
And as a small token of gratitude for your service to the Empire, I have ordered a suit of Imperial
It's gonna be heavy
dragon
armor, isn't
armor
it?
made for you.
The
Imperial
armor.
dragon armor is normally worn.
Okay.
The dragon will stand forever as a memorial to what you and Martin did for all of Tamriel.
Yay!
What can I do?
Nothing.
May Talos guide.
Look at that! Hallelujah! Look how cool that is, though. Like, it's all destroyed, but man, that's freaking cool. Okay. Then I'm gonna go back to Anvil. We're gonna start wrapping up. So I'm gonna go back to Anvil, we're gonna level up, and we're gonna call that a night. I finished Oblivion. My title was correct for once. Or for a second time. When my nimble fingers borrow something, yes. I hope they'll look the other way because I am the champion of Cyrodiil instead of just the hero of Kavach. Okay. Strength. Personality needs it a little uppy up. You know, I want to know, like, I'm gonna level up endurance for once. Okay. I am level 17. Okay. That was Oblivion. Come on. And we finished the game. I don't know what luck does, actually. I've never really paid attention. I think luck has to do with what's in, like, chests and whatnot. Like, the random loot, if you will. But, I don't know. That is a really good question. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Oh. Luck increases your skills by 40% of the value in excess of 50. It's possible. Oh, what? Okay, it's a lot of randomness. So it's loot, it's the chance for critical strikes, and the invisible bonus for leveling up other perks. But yes. Thank you, Lord. Hi, Cheshire. You were in the closet. Did you have a good nap, boy? Thank you so much. I'm so excited that we finished Oblivion's main quest. So that we can work on all the miscellaneous. Continue leveling so that I can take on the DLCs next. Is what my next goal is. He is. Come here. Whoa, you tipped over. Come here. Holy cats. He laid flat on the floor. We did it, Cheshi. We beat the game. I'm kidding. We beat the main quest. Spats of luck. You're so angry. Hey, I am the grand champion. I gave the grand champion a bit of the sads, the morbs, if you will, and he didn't fight back. It was grand. I'm the grand champion. I'm the speaker / listener. I am the gray fox. That's what I've gotten accomplished so far. I forgot about the arena. But yeah. I did meet the adoring fan. He kept dying over and over again. He died, and I haven't seen him. He died the 3rd time, and I haven't seen him since. Yeah. I have the Shivering Isles and the majority of the, like, most side quests that go on in Oblivion at this point. And, Mages Guild and Fighters Guild too. I do need to become the Archmage. That is on my to-do list, yes. Unless he's Cicero, then he had other plans. Like, fun little Easter egg cracks me up. Like, they put in the adoring fans like, perfect point of view of following the grand champion around to murder them in the woods. And, like, I can't get over the fact that, like, that nod and how they designed Cicero, like, 100% could have been Cicero. Like, he could have been a vampire for all we know. We don't know. But yeah. Would y'all... Now, I have a question for you guys. Would you like me to raid my friend who's not playing Oblivion, or go and do an Oblivion raid? I have a friend who's live who I love to raid, who does horror games. Then friends are awesome. I love ZD very much. She's one of my favorite streamers to raid. She's just adoring. She's playing the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is what she's playing. Which is why I asked, because it is a different game vibe. But if you guys are good for it, then exactly. Then we're gonna raid my wonderful friend ZD, who is a indie spooky game, horror game streamer. I should actually like properly explain that. But until next time, guys. I've not seen it either. But until next time, be good, behave, and stay out of trouble. And I will see you guys on Wednesday with more Oblivion. Bye!